I'm Kathy Mullen, angel mom to Eric, and now the founder of Mullen's Miracles. As Eric's mom, I want you to know who my son was, not just by the last decision he made to end his life. Our children could be very similar, and I don't want you to experience losing a child to suicide. Eric was born a beautiful, tender-hearted old soul, full of love, laughter, life, and smiles. This side of Eric I always saw, even when he was trying to be tough and through the times he struggled with life. Sometimes he tried to be a little too tough. A learning disability diagnosis early on weighed heavily throughout life for Eric. As with all little boys, though, there was a lot of playing, mud, and adventures. He was a bit mischievous, especially when he was a little too quiet. We always knew he was up to something. Intellectually was a very different story for Eric. He loved learning anything and everything. He could talk your ear off on so many topics. Science and humanities seemed to be the favorites. But then there was his love for cars and food, whether it was cooking or eating it. His thirst for knowledge never waned. From the time he was a little guy, Eric was all about helping anyone with a project or whatever they might need. Most of Eric's life adventures fed his outdoorsy spirit and need for adrenaline. Wrestling, mountain biking, paintballing, skydiving, spearfishing, snorkeling were just a few of his adventures. He had found a deep passion for the outdoors and channeled that with Venture Crew 2000, where he truly connected with nature and expanded his life. The most memorable experience was a high-adventure trip to Alaska, spending 11 days in the wilderness on the Kenai trails. I was a chaperone. Even though Eric worried I wouldn't be able to handle it, that trip is one of my most treasured memories together. That led Eric to many hiking adventures and dreams of hiking either the Pacific Coast Trail or the Appalachian Trail. Eric's toughest life challenges were bittersweet, with an extreme high and the lowest of lows just 2 days apart, without coping skills to handle. Eric had taken great pride in saving money and purchasing his first home at the age of 25. 2 days later, he went to his dad's, and within minutes of arriving there, he was administering CPR on Larry due to a massive heart attack. As a parent, sometimes there just aren't whys that you can answer. Will my dad ever see my house? Why did I save my dad to see him live like this? Over and over. Hope for the recovery grew slim. After far too many machines and far too many days, Eric made the final decision to remove his dad from life support, an excruciatingly painful decision for us. Family always meant the world to Eric. Many close friends he considered family, all of which hold special places in our hearts today. On October 2nd, 2018, Eric was pronounced dead, and on October 3rd, 2018, he was taken to surgery to donate organs. Life changed forever that day, this time by suicide. I was honored with 26 years of love and memories that will stick with me until my last breath when I can see my precious son again. I believe Eric is never too far away by the many random hearts I see through rocks and other ways. Life brings challenges to each of our daily lives. I pray we pay close attention to those around us. Even with therapy and help, sometimes dark places become far too painful and just become hopeless. I couldn't understand this until after losing Eric, just 14 months after his father. Awareness, education, and support are goals of Mullen's Miracles, reducing the risk to your family of losing a loved one to the darkness of deep pain and trauma.